Welcome to YOLO Texas, and this is our team of traveling Texans. Ride shotgun with us as we visit breathtaking views, check out heart-racing attractions, and taste mouth-watering foods that only this great state has to offer.
There's tamale in there. I don't know why I was so surprised about that.
Why, you ask? Well, to simply put it, YOLO! You only live once, Texas. Hey y'all, welcome to YOLO Texas, your destination for all the places to go and things to do all over the great state of Texas. I'm your host AC, and we've got a super fun episode for you today. We explore one of my favorite places in Texas, although I may be a little bit biased, the booming town of San Marcos. Then we hit up a brewery so rare you can only find it in Austin. And later we curb our appetite by biting into some of the best Texas barbecue. But first, we're checking out a family favorite water park that guarantees to make even the hottest days just a little bit cooler at Splashtown, San Antonio.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Our journey today takes us 3 miles east of downtown San Antonio to a place that guarantees to make even the hottest days just a little bit cooler. Welcome to Splashtown, y'all. I do have to admit that I have a little soft spot for this place because not only am I from San Antonio, but I am a summer baby, so I've had plenty of birthday parties here when I was a little bit younger, so I'm excited to get reacquainted with my childhood favorite. So why don't you say it? We go ahead and check it out. This family-run business is a local favorite and has been a household name since 1985. So to give us the inside scoop, we met up with Vice President James Kenny. James, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today. I know it's a busy time of year for you guys, but I absolutely love Splashtown. Do you mind just telling our viewers what makes this place so special and unique?
Absolutely. Well, for one thing, we've got a very large area that really does well for the little ones. So we've got 26 water slides just for the little kids. But if you want to go past our splash island and get a little bigger into the bigger stuff, right behind here we've got our hydro plunge and our wedgie. Our hydro plunge, we actually clocked people going 40 miles an hour down with the radar. You want a little more extreme as well. We've got a 7-tower Lone Star Luge in the back. That's a triple tube ride. You get 3 people riding on that, you go flying down there.
Nice.
And then our fan favorite is our Starflight. So that's a double tube ride, and it's fully enclosed, completely dark, and all you see are stars through there every now and then. Maybe when the turns are coming, just to let you brace yourself a little bit, but it's our favorite ride out here.
Well, so far so good. I'm ready to get going. It's a little hot now, so
Absolutely.
Let's cool off.
Sounds good.
All right. So any true Texan knows the value of a good water park, and Splashtown has it down to an art form. Well, this looks fun.
It is. This is our new Splash Island, and it's the best addition that we've made to our kiddie area.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 4-story tall ride complex with 6 rides, 50-foot dancing waters, and a 500-gallon tidal wave, sure to cool you off.
Fun for all ages, right?
It is, it is. And now we're at one of the original single tube rides called the Serpentines.
Okay, you said single tube.
Yes, this is only single tube, no double tube, but it's plenty of fun, plenty of speed, a lot of banking, and this one's been around since the beginning of the park.
It seems like you could race somebody on this one.
Absolutely, you can. I can probably beat you if I take the farthest to the left.
Well, there we go. There's some people going down. I'm going to bet you that
Sounds good.
Maybe a big red or a
Big red
funnel cake.
margarita.
I'll take it. Okay, it's on.
It's a bet. So this is our head first mat racer ride called the Head Rush. You just grab one of these mats, head to the top, you just go head first coming down. There you go. There's a good example of what's going on right now.
Perfect. Oh man, that's sick.
It is fun. It is fun. So we'll try that one out here in a little bit.
Maybe another race?
It's in another race. Let's do
All
it.
right, another one. With 20 acres of water park fun, Splashtown features 50 water slides, a 500,000-gallon wave pool, lazy river, water sports, plus more. And finally, it was our turn to test it all out. All right, you must be as tall as Tube Tyler in order to ride this ride. And make the cut, y'all. I can ride it. Yeah, score. All right, this is for a margarita, huh? What? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Whoa! Whoa! You got it! Ah!
house always wins.
I'll watch you go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Wish me good luck. Holy shit! 3, 2, 1. Damn it, I lost. Successful wedgie! Alright, lazy river time.
Siesta del Rio.
Woo! All right, so now that we rode all the rides, it's time to take it down a notch just a little and catch a wave. Or catch a wave. Catch my drift. All right, I'm gone.
Make the splash and catch the wave. A new wave of fun at Splashtown.
Splashtown also offers private cabanas with covered shade, lounge chairs, and hostess service for you and your guests. Well, this is a perfect way to just relax and take it all in.
It is. It's great. You're right by the wave pool. You can watch the kids out there if you're out here just wanting to relax, let the kids play. We've got our dive-in movie right on the other side, so it's even better.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. And the waitress service, you just flip the flag up and kick back and wait, and you can order your drinks.
All right. Oh, and did we mention the food and drinks too? Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. What do we got? We got
the chicken fajita here,
Fajita.
chili cheese fries, chicken finger basket, double cheeseburger. Look at that. Oh,
Oh my gosh, the chili cheese fries. All right, and I'm gonna chomp away. In a state with temperatures hitting triple digits regularly in the summertime, Splashtown is definitely the place to be. All right, so I think this is the perfect way to end the day. So if you're in the San Antonio area and you want to beat the heat, make sure you come out to Splashtown. I'm gonna keep on relaxing. I'll see y'all later. Looking for a family trip packed with a ton of fun under the sun? Go to splashtowna.com for more information. Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO, Texas. For our next destination, we are taking a drive to a place I consider to be the best of three worlds. You have Austin 20 minutes north, San Antonio 45 minutes south, and the beautiful river that flows right through it. Have you guessed where yet? I'm talking about the booming town of San Marcos, which is also home of my alma mater, Texas State, but this time we're sending YOLO Texas team member Ariel to get the latest scoop.
This is San Marcos, known for the country's largest outlet mall, historic downtown square, and tons of waterways to float the river. It's a small town with colorful energy, but what you might be surprised by is what else this town has to offer.
So hidden around the city of San Marcos are these impressive mermaid statues, which represent the city's heritage and its growing art scene. So let's go explore it.
Home to 10 7-foot-tall mermaid statues, the Aquamaid is the unofficial mascot of San Marcos. So to tell us a little bit more about this unique craze, we met up with Clay DeStefano.
Okay, so we're standing right in front of this beautiful mermaid. Can you go ahead and give us a history on what mermaids have to do with San Marcos?
Yeah, absolutely. I know, it's funny, right? Here we're in Central Texas. That's the whole beauty of it, really, is that, you know, why would we have mermaids in the middle of San Marcos? It turns out that mermaids are a big part of the San Marcos culture and lore going back to the mid-1950s. The mermaids are part of a culture from Ocarina Springs. There was something called the Aquamaids, and they were entertainers. And they sat underwater and they drank Coca-Cola and they did things, and there were other performers as well. But everybody knew the Aquamaids, the mermaids, if you will. So it seemed like it made perfect sense to make that the figure we chose to use for our public art project.
Immerse yourself in the thriving art scene by visiting one of these several colorful murals downtown. So to paint us a better picture, artists Amy and Jessica joined us at the Mark Music Theater.
So we were trying to show the history of the building through this line of people waiting to get in.
Okay.
We're calling it the ticket timeline.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's showing from the late 1800s to the current era and the silhouettes of local people. So these are actual people that live in San Marcos who posed for these silhouettes.
Oh.
And some of them are random people off the street.
All right.
Some of them are people that we know. Some of them are famous local politicians. And so
Okay.
forth.
It's exactly what San Marcos needed, I think. And I'm just really happy to be part of it, and I'm really excited every time there's a new mural or when they are talking about the mermaids. Eventually they're going to create a map of all the murals or all the public art in San Marcos so that people can interact with it. So I can't wait for that day.
In addition to the growing art scene here in San Marcos, it's home to tons of businesses and shops. And well, hey, you know I love to shop.
Try on the newest trends with a Texas twist at River Rose Boutique.
Oh, do y'all see those? Those are cute.
River Rose is not only a clothing boutique, it's also a makeup bar, a shop to buy local bath and body products, as well as home decor. If you're gonna San Marcos like a local, you're gonna have to drink like a local, which brings us to Middleton Brewing, a hill country favorite with a unique spin on the brew pub experience.
I think here, not that it's unique to us, but we're one of the most dog-friendly businesses that I know around town. Also, we have 17 taps, and these guys are really good about keeping those rotating all the time. So when people ask us how many beers we brew, it's not 17, that's just what we have to offer at the moment. But I think that we're pretty unique in just keeping that tap all rotating.
And kind of like what Clay was saying with the 17 faucets, we really wanted to keep the brew pub mentality, and you come in, hang out, drink beer at the source. It's rotating a lot of variety, and really kind of give beer lovers the brew pub experience. We do distribute, but our focus is here.
Open since 2011, this brew pub offers a variety of Belgian, American, and English-style beers, all crafted to perfection.
That's our Pepperhead IPA. It's an American IPA with jalapenos.
Son of a peach.
Son of a peach. I love it.
And those were we got those from the peach stand right outside, Fredericksburg Peach Stand.
Easy Rider.
Most approachable, easiest drinking.
That's a daily drinker. That's the one that when we're brewing beer and it's
That's a
100
slammer.
degrees, we're gonna have a pint of that after our shift.
We'll go to this one next.
This one?
So this
Okay.
is our Garnet. These guys actually just won a gold medal for it.
It's gonna have subtle malt notes, a little bit of caramel, but it should have a somewhat bitter finish.
Thank you so much to Tour San Marcos. Had an awesome time learning about the mermaids and the history of this beautiful city. Saw some really cool shops and had some really great craft beer here at Middleton Brewery. So if you're in the Hill Country, make sure San Marcos is on your list to visit.
Visit the growing art scene in this charming town by visiting toursanmarcos.com to plan your trip today. Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. So in Austin alone, there are more than 25 amazing breweries, some of which we visited right here on this show, but until today, we've never visited a brewery quite like this. In fact, this brewery is so rare, it's the only one of its kind in the entire state of Texas. So what makes this place so special? Well, we're sending YOLO Texas co-host Ariel to find out.
Welcome to Texas Sake Company. This one-of-a-kind brewery is putting a spin on this traditional 2,000-year-old drink.
Unique to Texas, this brewery is using innovative flavors while using century-old techniques to ensure every bottle represents its rich Japanese heritage.
This brewery is unlike anything Texas has ever seen before because until now, no one's actually taken the leap to brew sake here in the Lone Star State. So does it live up to all the hype? Let's go find out.
This is like the first time I think I've ever had a sake that I actually enjoyed. This is really good sake.
To get the inside story, we met up with Tim, the owner, to learn a little bit more about why sake in Texas.
We had this incredible opportunity to join into the craft American sake movement. We've been here about 4 years. The company was originally founded in 2011, but then we took it over from the original founder who had introduced the idea of like making craft sake, but we're part of this grand educational experience. This is sake, it's fermented rice, it's steeped in history and tradition, and now we're making our own right here in Austin.
And now you're going to take me behind the scenes.
Yeah,
See how it's
absolutely.
made.
We got Jeff somewhere in the back doing like his madman thing, so.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm excited.
Next, we met up with Jeff Bell Toji, aka the Brewmaster.
Sake is made up of 4 ingredients. We have yeast, water, rice, and koji.
Once we learned about the ingredients that make up this traditional Japanese drink, Jeff toured me around the place where I even got to see sake in the making.
Oh, that is a lot of sake, y'all. I'm ready to go try some.
And try some, I did. I met up with Caitlin Walsh, bar manager and sake connoisseur.
So what do we have going on right here? In the flight, you get to try our 4 main types of sakes. Okay. So the first one is going to be junmai. It's going to be light, crisp, have very melony undertone.
Ooh, that does taste a little fruity. I like that.
The next one is going to be junmai nigori, kind of a lychee berry, coconut flavor. It's very different though, right?
It is very different.
Filtering totally changes the flavor profile and everything. So the next one is going to be nama, short for namazake. It's also raw, unpasteurized, straight out of the tank, and probiotic because it's fermenting. So you know that's why we drink it for the probiotics.
For the probiotics, it's healthy. It's good for your body, right? Good for the health.
Good for the health.
Oh, I like that. That's a little stronger.
That's a little stronger.
A little bit stronger.
Just a little bit. The last one is going to be oak junmai. So this is the same thing as our junmai, but we take a small portion of the batch and we soak it with oak chips for 2 weeks to try.
So it's got its own Texas flair to it.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Glad you like it.
I'm glad y'all came up with it.
I had such a great experience at Texas Sake Company. So great to see a brewery that's doing things so differently, but hey, that's what's so great about Texas.
Interested in tasting this craft Texas sake for yourself? Type in txsake.com for tasting hours and more. Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. Now there are 3 schools of thought as to what the signature cuisine of the Lone Star State really is. On one side of the argument, you've got your chili crowd. On the other hand, you've got your Tex-Mex fans. But last but not least, you've got your barbecue fanatics. Now in the end, you can't go wrong with any of them. But for our next destination, we chose to head to the unofficial barbecue capital of Texas to try out what some call the best barbecue in the entire world. So let's hit the road because we're on our way to Lockhart, y'all. Good morning from Lockhart, Texas, where they get started a little bit earlier than what we're used to at 6 a.m. here at Kreuz BBQ, and they're firing up the grill already, so why don't you say we go ahead and check it out. Okay, I'm here with Roy, the general manager and pit master here at Kreuz BBQ. I do have to ask, I saw a lot of history on these walls, a lot of great pictures. So how long have y'all been around?
Kreuz Market has been around for over 100 years, since 1900. Here we moved in 1999.
There's a bunch of little barbecue joints around here, so what makes y'all so unique? Is there like a secret ingredient that y'all have?
No, it's like I said, we don't have barbecue sauce. It just makes us different. Well, not only that, but if you do something right and put your heart into it, any piece of meat will taste good.
After talking with some Kreuz visitors, it turns out eating with your hands is commonplace around these parts.
Finger looking good. You don't need any sauce, like it's perfect. You eat it with your hands, it's like your parents are here and they don't care. Yeah, that's true.
But it has so much good seasoning and flavor, you don't need that barbecue sauce. How do you know when it's ready?
Just by feel. We use these rods that we poke with it, and if it goes through, you don't want to get it like butter because then you won't be able to pick it up and put it on the block to slice. But it's all by sight and feel.
Man, that's when you know it's good, when there's no measurements, no checklist, it's just...
No gauges, no anything else. It's all by sight and feel.
Do you think I could maybe, chop up some meat over here?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm excited then.
Here we don't trim it. We just get it out of the package, season it, throw it on the pit, and we do our trimming after while you're cooking it.
Okay.
See, it helps the cooking process.
Okay, my turn. Look at this, y'all. I'm cutting some meat. Is that a big piece I'm cutting?
Yeah, that's fine.
Someone's gonna be real hungry. Look at that right there.
Lines can get pretty long around lunchtime, so if you can, get here early and dig in.
This looks like something I may have sliced up earlier. We got some brisket and some sausage ready to dig in. Here we go. I don't even know why I'm using this. No utensils, right? Kreuz, right here. Let's taste it. That's good stuff. That was a sausage. Here's the good stuff. Ready to try it. Brisket.
Barbecue may not be the official dish of the Lone Star State, but Kreuz Market makes a pretty strong argument.
Come try this delicious food. Want a bite?
Got a hankering for a little barbecue? Visit KreutzMarket.com for locations, menus, and more.
All right, that is all the time we have here today on YOLO Texas. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And remember, it's a great state, so get out and explore it. You know what they say, you only live once, Texas. We'll see y'all next week.